From our heart to yours, this is Dil Se.
From the Sky News Centre at 11. There's anger after exams regulator Ofqual said it's reviewing its guidance on how to appeal against A-level grades using mock exam results just hours after publishing it. Thousands of students have seen their marks fall after a new algorithm was introduced when exams were scrapped due to the coronavirus pandemic. This teacher says it's hugely disappointing.
My heart breaks for these kids. I've had a big cry this morning for them. I'm only a GCSE teacher and I'm dreading what is going to happen to my kids. I work in Lewisham. Oh, my heart, honestly. It's just unfair.
Meanwhile, the government's launching a campaign to persuade parents that it's safe for their children to go back to school in England next month. It highlights measures being taken to lower the risk of catching coronavirus. Head teacher Andrea Parker has been chosen to front it. She says it's vital children return to classrooms.
It matters on a very, very large scale. Academically, of course it matters. Socially, it's detrimental. We've got children who need that time with their friends. They need that time to play. They need that time to socialise.
It's reported Public Health England is to be replaced with a body that specifically deals with pandemics. The Sunday Telegraph claims it could be scrapped this week as the government praises PHE's role in its response to the coronavirus outbreak. People in Wales who've been shielding since the start of lockdown can now return to work and go shopping. Despite the easing restrictions, they should, though, still stay 2 metres apart. Sport, the predicted bad weather's holding off for now to allow play to start on day 4 of the second test between England and Pakistan. No cricket was possible yesterday, meaning the tourists remain on 223 for 9 in their first innings in Southampton. And Manchester City's Kevin De Bruyne has held off competition from Liverpool's title winners to be named the Premier League Player of the Season. He equalled the top flight's assist record with 20 in the previous campaign. I'm Tanya.
It's been tested in the 50-degree heat of the desert, the sub-40-degree cold of the Arctic, and covered over 750,000 miles. The new Land Rover Defender, capable of great things, both off and on road. Now you can put it through its paces with a unique 3-hour driving experience during August. Search Meet Defender to book your place now. Land Rover, above and beyond.
Terms and conditions apply.
Dil Se Radio.
Dil Se Radio. Weather.
A very, very good morning. Looking at the weather today, is a Sunday morning, cloudy before sunny spells develop, and it's going to feel a little bit warm, and in fact later very warm by afternoon, feeling humid. Heavy showers, some thunders continuing for much of the day with very, very downpours, likely light winds, and today's maximum temperature still not bad in London, 25 degrees Celsius.
From our heart to yours.
From our heart to yours.
10:35 a.m. DAB. Around the world online.
Dil Se Radio.
Champion, Siva, champion, Gracia, champion, Lydia, champion, sing, champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows say Will is a champion, sing, champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows say Eton a champion, Cooper champion, Talia champion, Anderson a champion, Molly's a champion, William a champion, Jasmine a champion, Oscar a champion. Don't forget DJ Junior, Hinaya a champion, Eva a champion, Emily a champion, Matilda a champion, Leah a champion, number 7 Ziva a champion. Sing champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows that the kids them a champion. Sing champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows that the kids them a champion. All the kids name have to call. Let's go and bat some ball. All the kids name have to call. Let's go and bat some ball. Champion, champion. Every Aussie and South African. Champion, champion. Every Kiwi and every Indian. Champion, champion. Every Aussie and South African. Champion, champion. Trade is a champion, Mariah a champion, Nico a champion, Gibran a champion, Shanvi a champion, Havni a champion, Aaron a champion, Nevan a champion. Sing! Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows that the kids them a champions, what? Champions.
A very good morning to each one of you. And you're listening to your favorite radio station, Dil Se Radio. Broadcasting on 10:35 a.m. DAB online or simply download the app like Radio Player. It's absolutely free. कुछ नहीं करना पड़ेगा आपको. Wherever you are in any part of the world, you can listen to us 24/7. And you can get in touch with us. So our studio line 0203-515-1035 or WhatsApp us. Let us know what's happening around 07424232323. And Sunday morning, 11 o'clock is the hour where we only talk about cricket. And the show is all about Cricket 2020 with none other than the one and only Kamal Prabhakar. So welcome, Kamal.
Very good morning to you, Sheena, and very good morning to you, London, from your host and host, Kamal Prabhakar, Cricket 2020. And we're going to have a fantastic day today, Sheena. You're going to be enjoying. We've got some special guests today.
Yeah.
So what's happening next?
So should we do the competition question before introducing or else should we introduce? I will ask you today.
Well, I think you should do the competition first.
It's all about competition and we love competition. Yes, so the today competition question is, which team did Sonia Udedra play for in the Women's Kia Super League? The winner will get a bats and sensor worth £125. Ooh la la. The competition prize is sponsored by Smart Cricket and kpsmartsports.com. Itna hi nahi, all listeners will get 20% discounts when they buy any sports item from kpsmartsports.com. Please use this promo code DILSE. Terms and conditions do apply. What you simply need to do is please WhatsApp your answer followed by the word cricket together with your name by Wednesday on 07424 40 40 40. Number again, 07424 40 40 40. The winner will be announced next Sunday in this show itself and can come to collect the prize from Dil Se Radio office. So, हमारा competition का question तो हो गया है. So, talking about the introduction part as well, जिनसे related हमारा competition का question है, उनसे related basically हमारा introduction भी है. So, we have got two lovely guests today. The first one being Sonia Udedra, an English cricketer who plays as a medium fast bowler, and she's the role model, not just for the community, but a lot of youngsters look forward to be and follow her and her footsteps. And none other than the second one is Prabhakar Kaza, and he has been a thorough professional in the banking industry, and also he is the founder and administrator of the Indian Women's Cricket Fans Network page that has got 87,000 members. So I'll hand it over to Kamal and Sonia and basically the Prabhakar Kaza as well. And Kamal, now you take over from here.
Thank you, Sheena. Well, yes, again, good morning to you all. Good morning, Sonia. Thank you very much to come on Dil Se Radio 1035. It's our honor and pleasure to have you. The only second Asian woman to play for England and still playing, county cricket and so on. But I'll come back to you. And Prabhakarji, what can I say about you? A great friend first and then a banker, obviously. And now, so what a lucky man. You got all the women world cricket around you. You know, what have you done in your life that you got all the women you're looking after? 85,000 members on your Facebook. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Morning, Sonia. How are you?
Good morning. How are you all?
I'm good, thank you. And again, our people are waiting and listening and eagerly waiting to see what is your journey been like. So, Sonia, just tell me, how did you, start cricket? I know you were in the back garden. Your father wanted your brother to play cricket, but your brother got you to bowl. So, take it from there. What happened?
Yeah, basically it started in the backyard. My dad wanted my brother actually to be a professional cricketer. So my brother used to make me bowl at him. He never used to let me bat. He just made me bowl. So, that led me to know that I have cricket skills. But at the time, we just used to play in the garden just as a hobby. So, yeah, that's how it started.
And did you ever think when you started that, was you at all you thought, I'm just giving my brother practice, or am I looking that the interest got to you that slowly that you want to become a cricketer? Was there any feelings like that to you?
No, there wasn't at all. I just, didn't know much about women's cricket. We just knew that men played cricket. So had no thought that, I can go on and actually play cricket professionally.
So then, Sonia, okay, from practicing, then what happened? You went to schools, and then I believe you were born in Leicester, but ended up in Nottingham. But before we come to Nottingham, so what, can you just tell me a little bit? So what happened? You went for trials, and what did you have to do, and how difficult it was?
Yeah, so basically, I was born in Middlesex, and then we moved to Leicester. So what happened is, when I was at primary school, I played a little bit of cricket with the boys, and then I went on to secondary school. And at secondary school, they only allowed boys to play cricket. So from there, I had no idea, how I can play cricket. And later on, I played. Someone told me about women's cricket, actually. And I went on and played for Leicestershire. I joined them, played, I think, under-17 cricket there. And after that, I didn't know what I wanted to do career-wise. Cricket was never a thought that I'll go on and play professionally. So I went to university. I went for a year. I didn't enjoy it at all. And that's when the thought came to me that, I have talent. I can play cricket. I must do something. So that's when the journey started. Here in Leicester, I found the City Cricket Academy, and there was a job there for an admin. So I took the job, and at the same time I said, look, I'm passionate about cricket. I want to play cricket. And that's where it started. And the Nottingham story is that I was recommended to move from Leicester and play for Nottingham because they played a better standard. So my first year of playing for Nottingham, I got...
How old were you? Sorry, Sonia. How old were you at that time?
At that time, I was 20.
Right. So
then
you went
there's
to
a big
Nottingham.
gap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there was a big gap when I just first started. So I did really well in my first year. Got a lot of international cricket. I got cricketers out. I got Charlotte Edwards out. And that's where I got noticed.
Oh, very good.
So from there, I got picked up for England Academy straight away.
Brilliant. So they say never too late, number one. They say you got to believe in yourself. And then thirdly, you got to have the passion.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly right. I mean, people think, that's it. My time is gone. But no, it's never too late. At 20, I started my dream.
No, brilliant. And, obviously, the dream started and you played it, you see. And how did it feel for you when you got your, county cap and playing for Nottingham, and you obviously played with the other players, and it made you even feel, how was your feeling at the time?
Yeah, it was a proud feeling to, play for Nottinghamshire, where they had international cricketer Jenny Gunn playing. So playing alongside her was a great honour. Jane Smith, who used to play for England as well. So it was brilliant, and I was playing against international cricketers, whereas before I hadn't done that. So the competition was strong and hard.
Yeah, obviously. And then how did your family feel? I mean, then I won't ask what happened to your brother who was training to be a cricketer. So obviously, probably he didn't go for that.
He stopped playing cricket.
And following you and become your coach, maybe.
Yeah, so basically my family was very supportive. They had no idea, to be honest, that that I can actually go on and play professionally. But when I spoke to them and told them, they were very supportive, and they said, yeah, you must do it. So I had that family support really helped, because usually, Asian girls are told, study, get married, sports is never, encouraged.
I'm so glad you said it, Sonia, because, times have changed, things have changed, and for the better, because today, the fitness and very especially what you just said, that your parents, they accepted that our daughter has got some talent and she wants to do this, and they supported you. So I hope you parents are listening, that if your daughter is a player who would want to become a cricketer, a sports person, and talent today, it's not easy. You got to have it from your heart, but most important is the support from the parents. But sorry, just 1 second now. I'd just like to bring Prabhakar ji in here, because I think this is the right moment. Good morning, sir, and Thank you for coming in the studios at 10:35 Dil Se Radio. So you just heard Sonia, and you must have heard many stories like that. I mean, you remember seeing Sonia playing, and obviously, what's your thoughts of all this? You've seen many women now playing cricket.
First, let me tell you the connection. I went to see the match, the test match that Sonia played. Of course, that was her first match. That was on the 13th or 14th of August, the last day of the match, of the test match, which of course India won. There's a test match that was played after a very long time. Sonia started playing for England in that particular match.
Right.
Yeah. So that was a great moment for her, I'm sure, because she was the second player after Isai Guha of Indian origin to play for England.
It's a big honor.
It's a big honor, definitely. I mean, and also a role model for Indians. And like she said, all our parents will say that ladki padhai karo. Or like one of the Indian players said once before, dhoop mein mat jao, kali ho jayegi.
Sonia kali nahi hoyi.
I know. Like, don't go into the sun, you'll become dark. So that was one comment made by one of the Indian cricket players, women cricket players. And of course, the eternal conflict for Asian girls is between studies and cricket.
Right.
And quite a few of them have gone through it.
Right.
And also I've heard the same story about brother trying to teach the sister cricket and the brother going nowhere and the sister becoming a test player.
That's right. Yeah.
The same thing happened to one Rajeshwari Gaikwad in India, where her sister was a much better player, and she went along with her to the selections. They gave her just a chance as the last person to bowl, and they were so much impressed by her bowling. They took Rajeshwari and not Rameshwari.
There you are. So that happens, So Prabhakarji, just tell me, your connection. I mean, you're an ex-banker, in a high-profile banks, and you've always been in banking. How did you get into the cricket world? I mean, and especially you chose the right one. You went for the women's cricket.
That was probably the first match that I've seen for the women. I've gone for, of course, several cricket matches for men. But like I keep telling, on that day when I got up, I said, India will win today. That was the last day. And I went and India won. And when I met Mithali Raj and she said, look, you were practically the only Indian person in this group. The audience was probably about 100, 150 at the time. So I said, this is what happened. She said, that makes two of us. When I got up in the morning, I also knew that India will win.
Right. So prediction.
And of course, I used to take photographs for the cricket. And I put, on that day, I think must have taken about 200 photographs. I put all of them in Facebook page or my own. Then one of my brothers howled and said, look, you can't put 200 photographs in your Facebook page. No. We're going to start one cricket page as such. That was the origin of this Indian Women's Cricket Fans Network page.
Right, so that's great. I mean, that's really nice to hear. And what we're going to do, Sonia and Prabhakarji, we're going to have a little break, but I'm going to come back to you and we'll carry on talking more then. So please wait and we'll be back to you soon.
Dil Se Radio.
10:35 a.m.
DAB. Around the world online.
Dil Se Radio.
Want to be a guest in our show Cricket 2020? Please call Alka Shah on 07448 000 333 or email alka.shah@lycamedia.co.uk.
11plusteacher.co.uk offers 11 plus tuitions and mock exams for Year 4 and Year 5 students. 11 Plus Teacher is teaching online from June to September, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and there are more than 2,000 online questions to download. Try for free at home. Visit www.11plusteacher.co.uk or call us on 07835 929287. 11 Plus Teacher.
KP Smart Sports Limited is exclusive UK retailers for smartcricket.com, BatSense and the official ICC T20 World Cup Australia 2020. Products retailers in the UK. Free delivery over £50 and 30 days returns. Visit kpsmartsports.com. Master every stroke. SmartCricket.com's BatSense is a cutting-edge technology which fits on the bat and connects seamlessly with your smartphone. Available to order online exclusively via the kpsmartsports.com site for immediate delivery.
GS Helmet's priority is the safety of players without compromising on design and style. One of the lightest and toughest ICC approved with dual shell technology and quad flow ventilation system brings out the winning essence in you. Available at various stores in the UK or buy online www.kpsmartsports.com or visit us on www.cricketgs.com.
Want to be a guest in our show Cricket 2020? Please call Alka Shah on 07448 000 333 or email alka.shah@lycamedia.co.uk.
From our heart to yours.
हमारे दिल से आपके दिल तक.
Dilsa Radio.
Well, welcome back to you all. And first of all, as usual, I like to thank my sponsors, GS Helmets and KP Smart Sports and smartcricket.com, partnership with ICC 11 plus teachers. So thank you very much for my sponsors. So Prabhakarji, as we were discussing, you became one of these figures which you can outlook, and I mean Facebook is full of it, and that gave you the interest of the cricket. So you started working with the world cricket of women. So tell me more about that.
I've gone for about half a dozen of the matches that Indian women played in 2017. I've gone to the Super League in 17, 18 and 19. I really enjoy watching these matches. Women have come a long way in playing in this particular fashion. The number of spectators in the match has increased from tens to hundreds to thousands. Last time, in fact, in Hove in 2019, it was practically houseful. Mm-hmm. And even in a couple of other matches that I've gone to, they would tell you that it is totally houseful. So one thing that women in this country have to do is to, like Sonia said, take up this as a profession. 1, 2, play with confidence and self-belief. Along with physical fitness, which you mentioned, which is very important. Skill, physical fitness. And the third item that has come up, thanks to Sarah Taylor, is mental fitness.
Mental fitness.
Yeah, that not being overpowered by the opposition in their thoughts, and the fact that you're going to win the match. And the main reason why, like India, for example, has become a sort of finalist all the time, and not lifting the cup, not finishing, only because when they come to the final last mile, that belief is not there that we're going to win. They get panicky and they get out.
I was at the final. Actually, tell you the truth, I'm a cricketer myself. Been playing cricket, a lot of cricket in my life, and still playing. But what happened once this World Cup was here, and I went to one of the World Cups and I saw, and it was an Indian game. It was, I think, in Bristol. And I watched them play. What a game. And I said the ladies' cricket has come a long way. And then I thank you very much, sir, for calling me to House of Lords when you had the panel, when I was in one of the panels about the women cricket, which you invited me, and it was such a successful. And the ladies' cricket has come a long way. So, Sonia, you've heard Prabhakarji saying, about the cricket, and then seeing your journey. And then you played the test, when you got your cap for England. What a great moment for you and your family and for the Asian community, to have a woman like you to be an ambassador to that. How was your feeling at the time?
Yeah, it was unreal actually, because it took a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifices to get to that point, and finally I got my cap. So that feeling, to achieve that, I can say that I played for England was just amazing, for my family, for me. So, and, becoming the second Asian to play for England, just a fantastic moment for me.
No, it's brilliant. And then you didn't stop there because you believe in yourself, and you could become a face of a lot of things in cricket because you're a very smart woman. I had the pleasure to meet you and your husband, obviously, in Leicester in your cricket school. And we, and I came to have some coaching. We had some training there. And your personality, very good personality, very bubbly, and like a people's person. This, I think, gives you through sports as well, and gives you the world to see what you're like. And thereafter, you were selected. Obviously, you went into Super League.
Yes.
And tell me more about the Super League. How did it start? And then I'll come back to Prabhakar because he was at the game. So how did it all start and how you were selected? That's another stepping stone done.
Yeah, so they've been planning this. They were planning the Super League for a very long time. They were trying to match what Australia do because the Big Bash had started, I think, year before the Kia Super League started. So, it was really exciting for all of us to get involved in that. I got selected for Loughborough Lightning. I played for them first.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to play with players like Elise Perry, Sophie Devine. So some big international players to play with alongside was a fantastic opportunity for me. And the thing is, they created the Super League to match international cricket. So it did, and it worked really well. It was a shame that they had to end last year, and they've brought the 100 ball in. But let's see, that's a new thing. Maybe next year, the 100 ball might just become popular.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Prabhakar, what do you think? So about the Super League, and obviously Sonia played, so you were at the matches. So what were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Sonia played well.
Mm-hmm.
And playing with these people, like Sophie Devine, Stephanie Taylor, big ones, big names, Susie Bates and all that, would encourage our players, even like Sonia, to do much better. And they also learn their techniques. And mixing with them, you also know the way they would play, they would approach, and how they prepare themselves, their different countries.
Mm-hmm.
So that helps a lot instead of just sticking to a particular type of training that is being given in one country.
Mm-hmm.
It helps you to enlarge your vision,
exactly.
And also bring in more and more techniques into your game. So
that's right. I mean, you're right about technique, but what it is, it's all good that Sonia is playing well. Charlotte Taylor and all these people you named are playing great cricket. They are good cricketers. But I really thank you, and I thank the media who has given them an opening and giving the media and space to show what they are doing. And, amazing, you've done an amazing job that you've got 85,000 members now on Women Cricket, which is amazing. And the photographs, and then it's a commitment. I mean, what you've done is open the whole media. What do you think, Sonia? It's very important, the media to be open, like the TVs, the radios, and obviously the Facebook media, Instagram. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. It's important for our game, especially women's cricket. We need that exposure. To get that support is very important. And nowadays, we're getting exposure on TV through Sky Sports. Our games are getting viewed there. And what you're doing is really encouraging the game. Getting other girls, inspiring other girls through media is very important.
That's right. So, Prabhakarji, it's given you a lot of passion, it's given you a lot of confidence, but then you're so lucky you get to meet all these women, talk to them and interview to them and take photographs with them. How does your wife take all this?
One, I guess, should have got used to it by now.
That's good, but jokes aside, obviously, but you did.
Yeah, but what happens is when you meet these people, they also give you a lot of insights into their own working.
Yeah.
So that helps a lot.
No, that's brilliant. Exactly. So my dear friends, both of you, Sonia and Prabhakarji, I will be back. There's a little break now, and we'll be straight back to you both, and we'll talk more.
10:35 a.m.
DAB.
Around the world online.
Dilsey Radio.
Dilsey Radio Travel News.
I'm Michael Page. The M4 remains closed both ways between Junction 6 for Slough and Windsor and Junction 8-9 for Maidenhead until the early hours of tomorrow morning. It is causing congestion on both sides of the closure. In Lewisham, Thurston Road remains closed in the one-way system between the Lewisham bus station and the A20 Lone Pit Vale for emergency repairs. There's better news in Hampstead, the A41 Finchley Road, the southbound side. Emergency repairs have been completed, so all the lanes have reopened near to Finchley Road Station. In Hackney, the A102 Homerton High Street at Kenwood Penworthy Road, there are emergency repairs and temporary lights which are causing delays. And in Barking, Mallards Road is closed both ways between Drake Close and Galleons Drive for a police investigation. On the trains, engineering work on the tubes means that there's no services on the entire Hammersmith and City line, and the District line isn't running between Tower Hill and West Ham. You've got buses running between Tower Hill and Barking via Canning Town instead. There are no overground services again this weekend between Highbury and Islington and the following stations: New Cross, Clapham Junction, Crystal Palace and West Croydon. And we've got no overground services running between Liverpool Street and Chingford, Cheshunt and Enfield Town. And that's the latest traffic and travel.
Dilsey Radio.
As we open things up again, how do we keep safe? Max runs a cafe.
We've worked really hard to make the coffee shop COVID safe. Keep 2 metres apart, or 1 metre with extra precautions. Follow our new one-way system. Use the extra hand sanitizer, and try to stay at your table as much as possible. We can't wait to welcome everyone back, but please, remember the safety guidelines so we can all stay open.
Stay alert. Control the virus. Save lives.
From our heart to yours.
10:35 a.m. Want to be a guest in our show Cricket 2020? Please call Alka Shah on 07448 000 333 or email alka.shah@lycamedia.co.uk.
11plusteacher.co.uk offers 11 plus tuitions and mock exams for Year 4 and Year 5 students. 11 Plus Teacher is teaching online from June to September, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and there are more than 2,000 online questions to download. Try for free at home. Visit www.11plusteacher.co.uk or call us on 07835 929287. 11 Plus Teacher.
KP Smart Sports Limited is exclusive UK retailers for smartcricket.com, BatSense and the official ICC T20 World Cup Australia 2020. Products retailers in the UK. Free delivery over £50 and 30 days returns. Visit kpsmartsports.com. Master every stroke. SmartCricket.com's BatSense is a cutting-edge technology which fits on the bat and connects seamlessly with your smartphone. Available to order online exclusively via the kpsmartsports.com site for immediate delivery.
GS Helmet's priority is the safety of players without compromising on design and style. One of the lightest and toughest ICC approved with dual shell technology and quad flow ventilation system brings out the winning essence in you. Available at various stores in the UK or buy online www.kpsmartsports.com or visit us on www.cricketgs.com.
Want to be a guest in our show Cricket 2020? Please call Alka Shah on 07448 000 333 or email alka.shah@lycamedia.co.uk.
Dilsey Radio.
10:35 a.m.
DAB.
Around the world online.
From our heart to yours.
Dilsey Radio.
Well, come back anyway. Again, I would like to thank my sponsors, Winning Essence, GS Sports, Helmets and KP Smart Sports, smartcricket.com ICC partnership and 11 Plus Teachers. These sponsors have been great and been supporting us for cricket and this program on Dilsey Radio 1035. Anyway, welcome back Sonia and Prabhakarji. So Prabhakarji, as you said, when we said, in this media and all, so what is happening next into media?
Just about on the 14th of August, Netflix got out about 2019 T20, and that is the first time that you could see women's cricket on Netflix.
Okay.
Netflix, which is normally known for Mexican, Colombian so, drugs and all that. So there's an interesting development as far as Netflix is concerned. And if you remember in the good old days in Sky, 401 or 404 for that matter, you saw only men's cricket. You never saw women's interviews and all that. Now you have women's cricket, you have women's interviews, and so much of support being given. And this support is not being just given at in large stadiums and all that, but also at the school level, at the ground level. Not just in UK, but all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah.
So that's excellent. So Sonia, what do you think of this? What Prabhakarji just said, that Netflix, now the cricketing for the women has started as well from 14th of August.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really good just to get back into cricket. So the England women have been, in their bubble and training. So the international, they're going to be playing against, I think, South Africa in the coming week. So, it's great to have cricket back after the pandemic.
Right, that's brilliant. So, Sonia, okay, England done, Super League done, 100 ball coming. What next for Sonia now? Sonia, and you obviously are a coach as well and run a cricket school in Leicester, and what a beautiful place you have. And so what is next for Sonia? Tell me a little bit more about your cricket school, please.
Yeah, so I've been involved with the City Cricket Academy now for the last 10 years. So we've got our own place, it's an indoor centre. We've got 6 lanes, cricket-specific lanes, can only be used for cricket. So we give training for kids, all ages, all abilities. They can come and play. We give coaching for them. We do individual sessions as well to develop the game. And we're giving opportunity to, a lot of kids who are not getting cricket, don't have anywhere to go, especially Asians. I would say we have at least 90% Asians coming in playing cricket. There's a lot of talent there. We don't get any backing from ECB. So we get a lot of talent coming through the door. Some of them can't continue because cricket is an expensive game. So, we would say, we'd like a little bit more support from ECB so that these Asian players can go on and play cricket further. So that's what we're looking to do for the kids. Mm-hmm. And we do a lot more. We have international students come over during the summer for an 8-week period. They stay here. We give accommodation, food, cricket. Obviously, this summer has just been wiped out with the pandemic. So we've got lots of stuff planned once we can, get back in after this pandemic. It's really exciting to have your own academy and, teach kids. It's a good satisfaction. It's just not cricket. It's overall development for themselves as an individual.
Mm.
So...
That's an excellent thing. Yeah, exactly. So I know you came down. We'd like to welcome you back again. No, that's good. It'll be a pleasure of mine because it is a very nice cricket school, very well established, very well, all the lanes. And it's if you haven't, people in Leicester, if you haven't been, soon Sonia is going to tell us. So, Sonia, if somebody wants to go on your website, what is your website?
So our website is www.citycricketacademy.co.uk. So it's quite well searched, quite well on Google. So if you go on there, you can find all the information about us. You can give us a call. We're hoping to get back to normal in the next month because we're in the Leicester City, so we've not been able to do much activity, but we're hoping in the next month we can start back again.
And Sonia, if anybody wants any advice today, I'm talking about the children, women or ladies, that if they need any advice from you, that how can they go forward and they want to become cricketers, or they've got some problems, or they need to sort or need to a mentor. Now, would you, if they got in touch with you on your website or your email, that you would be happy to do that? Because you're doing very well. I spoke to you and your husband regarding tours and people coming, as you said, from overseas, from Dubai and India, other countries. And, it's not an easy task to give accommodation and then cricket and looking after. Believe me, I know it's not easy. But as you said about ECB, I would see we will able to talk to them. Maybe I'll personally have a chat with them and see to bring them down to you and see what a great job you're doing and how can you be helped with them and various. So Prabhakarji, what do you think, like Sonia just said about the skill teaching, and that's what you need more and more?
Yeah, that not just here. I do some work in St. Kitts and Nevis. Even the same thing in the West Indies when they had Stanfield sponsoring a lot of their matches. They had lots and lots of money. They could train children in school, but now they're not able to do. At least in UK, the schools are in a position to afford a big ground like our Mill Hill School is also a county cricket ground. 1,000 acres. So school actually. So at least some of the schools have big grounds. In places like I was talking about Rajeshri Gaikwad, they had to actually make a ground themselves, cutting the grass.
Yeah.
But still they became test players. So what we should also concentrate apart from stylized training in academies is also trying to spot out natural talent. That takes a long way. After all, Dhoni is not the product of an academy.
No, I know.
But, yeah.
He's opening that soon. But my point is, at this very moment, yes, they need the right technique, right funding.
Yeah.
They need right coaches. They need proper cricketers to see those. Not people who have not played cricket. They cannot see from one talent to the other talent.
Yeah.
So they need some ex-cricketers, people like Sonia to be nominated as one of the scout and the coach to go around the country and see and make an England a better team.
You're right.
So they pick up from around the country circuit, but that all costs money, and what costs money they can't do it on their own. As it is, the cricket is not a very good pay master, but it could be if you're a superstar. But the funding is needed, support is needed, and I think there's enough support there. And that's where people like Sonia, who is doing and giving personally a lot, needs funding and see their cricket school. Everything is in black and white. So I think this is where the future should be lying, to see what's going on. So Sonia, that is obviously the future and developing the cricket. So hopefully in this lockdown, how have you managed to keep yourself fit? Because, to me, you look more like now you could get away as a dietitian, face off of food, beauty products, and maybe a model.
Yeah, maybe. I've actually not thought about any of that. But yeah, so during the lockdown, I've been doing home workouts. So on YouTube, I follow this girl called Chloe Ting, and I've just been doing those workouts 3 or 4 times a week. So that has really helped with my mind and keeping fit, trying to eat the right food. Kept up with those sort of things. Obviously, the first 2 weeks, we thought it was, quite enjoyable of lockdown. We're indoors. But then after that, I started my routine. Yeah.
No, that's true. I mean, it's not easy because mentally it's very difficult, close down. And then, all of a sudden I came in March to your cricket school and I had a very good net because we were preparing ourselves to go to Australia and we were going to have a World Cup. We were playing there in like the over 50s and then obviously now all this has happened and all of a sudden it's closed. So mentally people have gone in their shell and the life has changed. So that's why it's very important to be mentally strong. And you obviously our sports people need to practice, train, and make others. So Prabhakarji, I mean, I can see, your hair has got very long, and you've been locked down, and how did this all treat you? What was your thoughts all of a sudden?
If anybody would ask me, what is the first thing that you're looking forward to after the lockdown is over? I would say it's the barber.
Yeah. There was a queue and a half.
I know. And when we talk to these cricket players, for example, others, what they say is one is the diet, because now they're forced to eat what the mom gives and not what the dietitian is prescribing.
True.
There's another problem with them. And they can't go running around because that much of space is not there in their houses, in their backyard. So physical fitness.
So one thing I'd advise parents is there is a lot of YouTube videos out there that the kids can get involved in. There's someone called Joe Wicks.
Correct.
He does it for the kids. So parents must, if they're not able to go out, they can do activity indoors in front of their TV as well. So I really encourage parents to do that with the kids.
Well, you're saying that, but I've got Sheena dancing in the chair. That I do it. You know, she's the one who does it. She says.
I'm a big fan of Joe Wicks. You know, every day just take out 20 minutes. It's the finest workout. So
it doesn't take long at all. You can do 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you choose, and it's really. It's hard as well.
I think personally, Sonia, you should bring out your own video as well and keep fit and maybe showing your master stroke. Because now, Sonia, the other thing I wanted to ask you that now the world has become smart cricket. Now we've got this smart cricket sensor which we've been giving prizes out, and it's been stamped by ICC, and it's been proven it's an amazing item, and it can develop. So what do you think about the cricket going smart now?
Yeah, and I mean everything has become smart now. So even cricket is moving on with all this smart technology, and I think it's a great product. I mean, to improve your cricket, if you could put that on your bat and get to know so much information just from that one device, I would recommend making this part of your game and practice. It's going to give you a good analysis on a lot of things.
That's right. And if you want to get one, you can go on kpsmartsports.com, and it's on a special offer, and you can buy one there. And Prabhakarji, just very quickly, what do you think of smart sports cricket going to go smart?
It's a very good thing to happen, because in the good old days when people played cricket, they just bowled the way they wanted to. Now they bowl according to the way the player plays, and every batsman has to find out which is his best stroke, which way he should play every ball.
Fantastic. Sonia, it was a pleasure to have you and an honor for us, and good luck to what you're doing in the future. Keep riding, keep flourishing, and we look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Thanks for coming on Dil Se Radio 1035. And Prabhakarji, as you always, pleasure seeing you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you again after a long time, but having you on the radio.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All the best, Sonia.
Thank you. All the best to you all.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sonia and Prabhakarji, because as I believe, age is no barrier. It's a limitation you put on your mind, and champions, they keep on playing until they get it. So this one goes for you, Sonia. I think this song is favorite of each and every person who falls in love, who want to be in love, and who's missing someone special. So this one goes for you from Dil Se Radio, Kamal, Prabhakar and Sheena.
मैं तैनू समझावां कि ना तेरे बिना लगदा जी मैं तैनू समझावां कि ना तेरे बिना लगदा जी तू की जाने प्यार मेरा मैं करूं इंतजार तेरा तू दिल तू यो जान मेरी मैं तैनू समझावां कि ना तेरे बिना लगदा जी तू की जाने प्यार मेरा मैं करूं इंतजार तेरा तू दिल तू यो जान मेरी मैं तैनू समझावां कि ना तेरे बिना लगदा जी मेरे दिल ने चुन लिया ने तेरे दिल दिया रहा तू जो मेरे नाल तुरे ता तुर पे मेरी आसा जीना मेरा है हुण है तेरा की मैं करा तू कर एतबार करूं इंतजार तैनू समझावां की ना तेरे बिना लगदा जी
वे चंगा नहीं हो कीता बेवा वे चंगा नहीं हो कीता बेवा दिल मेरा तोड़ के वे बड़ा पछताया खा वे बड़ा पछताया खा नाल तेरे जोड़ के
10:35 a.m.
From our heart to yours.
हमारे दिल से आपके दिल तक.
Dil Se Radio.
Want to be a guest in our show Cricket 2020? Please call Alka Shah on 07448 000 333 or email alka.shah@lycamedia.co.uk.
11plusteacher.co.uk offers 11 plus tuitions and mock exams for Year 4 and Year 5 students. 11 Plus Teacher is teaching online from June to September, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and there are more than 2,000 online questions to download. Try for free at home. Visit www.11plusteacher.co.uk or call us on 07835 929287. 11 Plus Teacher.
KP Smart Sports Limited is exclusive UK retailers for smartcricket.com, BatSense and the official ICC T20 World Cup Australia 2020. Products retailers in the UK. Free delivery over £50 and 30 days returns. Visit kpsmartsports.com. Master every stroke. SmartCricket.com's BatSense is a cutting-edge technology which fits on the bat and connects seamlessly with your smartphone. Available to order online exclusively via the kpsmartsports.com site for immediate delivery.
GS Helmets' priority is the safety of players without compromising on design and style. One of the lightest and toughest ICC approved with dual shell technology and quad flow ventilation system brings out the winning essence in you. Available at various stores in the UK or buy online www.kpsmartsports.com or visit us on www.cricketgs.com.
Want to be a guest in our show Cricket 2020? Please call Alka Shah on 07448 000 333 or email alka.shah@lycamedia.co.uk.
Let's get back to the way we were, to fun, to the cinema, to gigs and galleries, the gym, the thrill of a stadium, to being with each other, to the things we love.
Testing is free, quick and vital to stop the spread of coronavirus. So let's get tested and get back to the things we love. If you're feeling unwell, get a free test now. Call 119 or go to nhs.uk.
From our heart to yours. 10:35 a.m. DAB.
Around the world online.
This is Dil Se Radio.
Good morning and you are listening to Kamal Prabhakar and Sheena. It's time जो मेरे को सबसे favorite लगता है to basically know who's the competition winner for the last weekend. So I will request Kamal. Kamal please आप बताइए और आप निकालिए चिट. देखते हैं आज किसका लक जो है basically आजमाएगा और किसको ये cricket jacket मिलने वाली है. I'm pretty much excited about it.
Well, Sheena, actually if you remember last week आपने ये डाली थी jacket. It looked very nice on you.
Oh,
तो आपने आपका नाम तो नहीं डाला ना इसमें?
नहीं. मैंने जैकेट डाल के थोड़ा सा फील ले लिया था.
Okay, so now I am shaking the bag. ये हमारा special bag है.
हाँ जी.
जो we will get one of the winners out of this.
Ooh la la.
There it is, and the winner is Rahul Shah.
So Rahul Shah.
Yeah, Shah.
Congratulations, Rahul.
Congratulations, Rahul. You won this lovely jacket. It's a beautiful white jacket, very comfortable, and you're going to enjoy it.
Worth £115.
Wow,
Let's
yes.
not forget that. So, Kamal, आज मुझे आपसे एक personal question करना है. जब आप स्टूडियो में आए थे, नहीं तो यूजुअली यू कम विद दैट एन ऑरा पर्सनालिटी जिसमें आप हमेशा यू हैव अ बिग स्माइल ऑन योर फेस, बट आज कुछ थोड़ा सा कमी लग रही थी. इज देयर एनीथिंग that you want to share with us, or probably but I felt like the way you always come, you're always excited, but it's all about cricket. पर आज आप थोड़े से जो है लग रहे थे उदास से.
Well, Sheena, thank you. I suppose you've been seeing me for a long time, and you know my personality, the where I am. Yes, you're right. I was a little bit down because I think not only me, I think the rest of the world has been down and been upset, and maybe in so many ways happy for him as well. A legend cricketer, Dhoni, announcing retirement. It just gives me goosebumps when I thought, because he's such a great human being. Not only a human being, he's a great good friend. Or more so, you know what, Sheena, I'll share something with you. He came to this London to play. India were playing. He was in London hotel, and उसने बोला कि मुझे खीर खाना है.
अच्छा.
And you know what, my mother, bless her, she's no more, but she made big kheer banai unne, and she made this dish in a big dish, and me and my daughter went to the hotel, gave it to him, and he ate, and he till to date remembers that whenever I see him, कहता वो मम्मी की जो खीर खाई थी बड़ा मजा आया. What a legend, what a ambassador to cricket.
Correct.
Smart, and people's person, got time for everybody, but he's taken this decision, and
it's really sad. I have a question, not just me. In fact, I've been looking around in social media. A lot of people are thinking about, and we'll ask our listeners as well, that do you think there's any connection with Sushant Singh Rajput, who did his biopic, and it was a huge success, with MS Dhoni retiring? And I'll ask listeners also, you can WhatsApp us on 07424232323. Do you think there's any kind of connection between MS Dhoni and Sushant Singh Rajput? What do you think about it?
Well, Sheena, it's a very good question you've asked. It's a very, it's sad and happiness. Look, we can celebrate Dhoni's retirement. What 2 times World Cup winner, captain, coolest captain in the world ever. Fantastic person. And then making a movie with him, Dhoni, and a successful movie. A great movie, and Sushant worked hard to become like Dhoni, to play the way he was. Superb. And what an actor, what a human being, a fantastic guy. But unfortunately now we don't know what has happened, and maybe people know what's happened. But your question saying that, do you think that it could be related, that he's retired, maybe it's affected him mentally, or is it because he's been a very good close friend? Who knows? But what a day it was, an Indian Independence Day, as well as him retiring. And then the question is, he was so friendly with Rajput and making. So it's all in the air. But look, I just say good luck to Dhoni. Loss, big loss to us all in cricketing wise, and obviously Rajput, and they're still talking about it. But I hope justice comes, and good luck to everybody.
Thank you. And just wanted to know about what is this new normal talks. Everywhere I'm just, it's no more a normal, it's extraordinary talk now. But what is this new normal talk?
New normal talk is going to be a new thing which is going to be for the future, which we're bringing, with this lockdown. What next?
Yes.
What next? People have been locked in thinking April mein sab kuch theek ho jayega, we'll come and do. Nahi, they're all in. Thinking कि हम घर से काम करेंगे, we'll work from home. Is that your new normal? People are becoming depressed, they are becoming lonely mentally. So, you need to get out.
Yeah.
You need to be meeting people. You need to be doing your work. But take these precautions, what the government has said. Up normal bano. So this is going to be the new normal, but it's going to be a massive program. People need to keep on listening. Maybe next week we'll touch more on it. And see what happens.
Thank you, Kamal, and we will see you next Sunday between 11 to 12 jo hoga. Sunday fun day hamara morning, as always with Cricket 2020. And thank you so much. And before we leave, I just want to ask the competition, just repeat the competition question again. Which cricket team did Sonia Odedra play in the Women Kia's Super League? You need to WhatsApp your answer on 07424 40 40 40.
Thank you, Sheena. That was great. And I'd like to thank you very much to be my assistant today. And I had a great program with you. The synergy is fantastic. But more so, my Dil Se Radio listeners, 1035, keep on listening. I really appreciate and thank you and my Facebook friends who take their time and listen to Rab Rakha. Good evening to you all around the world and good morning, good afternoon. Bye. Take care from Kamal Prabhakar.
Thank you.
10:35 a.m. DAB. Around the world online. From our heart.